Hello, I'm Mike Hanley. Since 1923, United Neighborhood Centers of Northeastern Pennsylvania has positively impacted the community and grown to meet the needs of at-risk residents through a diverse array of services. Our programming varies widely from services for children and teens to assistance for families and older adults. We help recent immigrants make the transition to their new home. We redirect the energy of at-risk youth to positive pursuits. We enrich the lives of older adults through social, health, and nutritional services, and we meet the basic needs of families in crisis. But most importantly, in all the work we do, we strive to empower our clients to achieve self-sufficiency. This video features just a few of the stories of those whose lives have been positively impacted by our work.
At first it was struggling with school, and it was just mainly trying to get my grades up in high school. I didn't think I'd be able to pass. I didn't really know what I fully wanted to do with my future at first. United Neighborhood Centers helped me get through most of my struggles there were always people here, or like mentors here, that were willing to listen and help me get through my situations. With our programs, I would see them every day, so they already knew that I was struggling with homework, so they would ask me before, because I'm not really one to actually bring out my problems unless someone actually knows me to know that something's wrong. Throughout UNC, I participated in many of their different programs. The first program I actually started was their photography program. With their photography program, I was actually able to express myself through the photos. So it was a lot easier at that point, but with the photos, we started doing shows. It involved me standing next to my own artwork and having to look confident and be proud of what I was able to produce. That's what really boosted my confidence more and more. And then I participated in their theater programs. At first, I was just a stagehand, and then I started working my way up with the director, and I started to be her assistant director. So it just started boosting more and more. And I started cooking at the age of 9 before I moved here. The first thing I started to cook was actually ramen noodles. I was brought to Keystone by UNC for one of their poetry slams while I was in the 7th grade, and I fell in love with the campus right then and there. So since 7th grade, I knew that Keystone College was the college that I wanted to go to. At UNC, I am now their cooking instructor. I show the kids basic cooking styles. The first dish we've made was a ramen dish. Instead of using the packet, we used fresh herbs, we used chicken broth, we used fresh chicken, fresh veggies, just to let them know that this was the first thing I started cooking, and this is how I built up off of it. The experiences that I've gotten from UNC have actually made me want to broaden my horizon and actually travel more to bring different types of recipes to the table, or different types of experiences. I mean, I want them to have the same type of motivation that I have and want to expand off something. It doesn't have to be cooking, it can be anything they really want. It's just having that motivation to push forward towards anything. I love this program, I love this building, I love anyone that works for this corporation, and it is the best thing that has happened. And just the people here, the kids, the people that come to support everything that everyone does in this building is the best thing.
I live in Scranton. My life in Syria was normal, like anybody else's life. I had a supermarket, running a supermarket. This started the war. Uh, the government is fire my house. I had no choice. The Nation and the immigration choice where we would go. Only I'm glad to be here. I am married. My wife is named Fatin. We have 4 children. The oldest daughter, she is disabled. I hope she learn how to walk and speak. My other children, I hope go to the college and be successful. The language is my biggest challenge. When I came, I know almost no English. Everyone talked around me. I don't understand anything. When I start here in United Neighborhood Center, is the first month is very hard. Every time I thinking about leave the school. Everybody is talking good, me I am bad. Every day I say that's last time, I'm not coming again. Only now is I feel better. I like the people, is nice people. I met a nice people here, good people. Teach me English. That's a good one. And provided house when I need to change the house. It's helped me a lot. That is the good one. And tell me if I need anything. If I have any question, is nobody say no. Everybody help me. I hope open business here. A good life.
Some of the challenges I faced when I was younger were that my mom was a single mom, and she was also a soldier. She was in the Army, so she didn't have as much time to spend with me when I was younger, and my dad was away living in South Korea. So I mean, money was an issue, time was an issue, resources were an issue. It was hard, but there was Project Hope and places like this that made everything better for that time. I wouldn't say what Project Hope has done for me while I was here is as influential or profound as what it did for me later in life. I think that's the most wonderful part of all of it. I can see all of the influences that were small things I did here carry, everything with me later on in life. Like, the nature program here inspired me to love and take care of the environment around me. We played sports and we swam, and all of that encouraged me to be a good teammate and to respect and care for the people around me and to try to make things better. And I mean, all of that happened here. So I've carried that into my career. I've carried that into my family life. I've carried that into my love and concern for the rest of the world. And it was really born here. I heard this quote a long time ago about how you should be the person that you needed when you were young. And it was just me and my mom for a long time. It was just the two of us. And she was there for me in that way. So when I got older, I wanted to be that person for other people. It's a very wonderful thing when you choose to give that back, because it's a choice. You can just keep it with you or you can give it back as a staff member. That was what was so profound to me. I was here as a child, I understood that perspective, and I came back as a staff member to give back later. And when I came back, I had a different experience of camp, but it was the exact same place. It was the same experience, just from a different angle. So now my memories of this camp have transitioned. They're more well-rounded. I see the time and energy that goes into this camp. I see the planning that goes into this camp. I see how much people do with so little because they have heart, because they want this to be a good place. That's what I see now as an adult, and I appreciate it tenfold because I was on the other side as a kid. I wouldn't say I have one specific memory. They're all connected, and it just all comes into this tremendous love I have for this place that seriously made me in a big way, who I am and the way I am and the things that I love. I love this camp and I want people to keep it alive.
I didn't come over here at first because I thought, it's a waste of time. But then one Christmas party they were having, my girlfriend brought me over. And I didn't want to come at first. And she said, yeah, come on over. You might have a good time, which I did. And I've been coming ever since. What I enjoy most about the center is the people. It's a big variety. Not everybody's the same, which is good. And I just enjoy being with them. I have a good time. So. I enjoy participating in all of the events they have here, except bingo. I don't play bingo. The TIPS program to me is important because I don't go to my doctor on a every week or every month basis. So this way, I'm getting checked, my pressure's getting checked, the oxygen level is being checked, my weight, they take care of that. If there's a big change in my pressure, they're gonna tell me about it, and they're gonna call me and let me know. So in that respect, TIPS is fantastic. Some of the people who come here, it's their only meal that they have during the week or the day. They might have breakfast or a sandwich or something later on, but the cooked meal is probably the only meal they get during the day. Because there are some people who come here who don't have anything. I get involved, I'm here every day, unless I'm sick or something, which thank God it doesn't happen often. But I enjoy being here. I help out as much as I can. Since I first started coming here, a big change. Like I said at first, I didn't really want to be involved. It's a big part of my life now. I really enjoy being here, and I think if something ever happened, I'd really miss it.
My name is Zakia Muhammad. We moved here from Philadelphia in 2005. We lived in Archibald, now we live in Scranton, and for the past year and a half, my children have been participating in the United Neighborhood Center programs. They benefit from the summer program, the summer camp program. That's actually where it started at. My two younger sons went to the summer camp program, and through that I found out about the programs here at the Oppenheim Center, the arts program for the older children. I enrolled them in every program available here so that they could take full advantage of what was offered. We actually ended up in a bind at the end of last year, and I was able to go to the United Neighborhood Center and explain to them my income and what had happened. And they offered to help pay my 1 month's back rent and my rent that was due. So that was a great help because we were actually in a position to face an eviction. So that enabled us to stay in our home, which of course enabled the students to stay in the program. For the children, it's actually been wonderful because they would normally be at home during the summer and normally straight home after school. The program has opened it up whereas they're experiencing other children during the times that they wouldn't and other adults. So that's how it's helped them as far as I'm concerned. With them being in the program and in school, it enables me to work better. It enables me to go to appointments that I would normally have to miss because I have to be with the children. We would have had to move if, the programs wasn't there to help with, rental assistance and stuff like that, which would have been hard because we'd have been moving in a quick hurry and with very little finances. As far as the children is concerned, the program, as I said, has been wonderful for them. It's opened them up to a whole lot. Like right now, my younger son is participating in the school's musical, whereas he would never have done it. He would have been so shied away from it. But by him being here and being in a place here and dealing with the programs here, it's opened him up a lot. It's opened them all up because they were kind of, tight, a little closed and afraid, much like I was, but that's how it's helped them and me. Oh, yes, definitely. The LIT program for the older children is wonderful. I cannot drive, I have a visual problem, but the LIT program takes them to different colleges and helps them see what college life would be like and what college they like to attend, especially my 3 older ones. If it wasn't for that program, I'm not even sure they'd be thinking about going to college because they were a little fearful of college life and what would go on. So that program has been absolutely wonderful for them. I don't know what I would have done without the LIT program. With the Thanksgiving program, they delivered us a basket to the home for Thanksgiving, which actually came in very handy because I have a very large family. My son was participating in a play called Elf, and he needed a suit. And I was referred to Olive Street branch to see if I could find him a suit. I was able to find him a suit so he could participate in the play. And through finding him a suit there, I found out I was able to give some of the uniforms that they couldn't fit anymore back, and any clothing they couldn't fit back, and any coats they couldn't fit back. So it kind of makes me feel a little bit better about the situation because I can do something in return.
These individuals represent just a few of the more than 9,000 people this agency serves each year. We at UNC are extremely proud of the accomplishments of our clients and gratified to have played a role in helping them achieve their goals. Their successes strengthen the entire community for us all.